First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Ford Field. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the give. Now gone. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And this is what we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
A quick throw to the left flat, and he's got it. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Goff now looking to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now Cousins. He'll find Osborne here, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. A 1st down throw for Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 32 on the play. From the red zone now, Cousins. That's complete to Chandler on the check down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game, and nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Again, it's Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And taken right on the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, and it's third down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On the return is Williams. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Goff. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. After one, 7-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Now a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This out quickly to Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Over the middle, complete. That's Osborne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. Here's Cousins. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. To throw is Cousins. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And it's caught in the end end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jalen Reagor from 3 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now we're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
This 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
Now it's gone. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, man, that is just a flat miss. He's in the pocket. The protection holds up. He sees his man come free, but maybe he just gets a little excited about the prospect of a long touchdown.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Goff now to throw. Buying time to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Goff. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Jameson Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point try now for Patterson. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
14.
After the interception, here's Goff. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Back to the air. Goff. off on second down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, their first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First down now, but that clock rolling. To throw is gone. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to find Jameson Williams, but it'll be second and goal.
Super one. Hey, 76.
Goff throwing again. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal.
Hold on. Check.
From the gun, here's Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Final play of the half, Cousins. And he's going to go down in the end zone. Cousins taken down for the safety. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This taken in at the goal. And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. That pass caught. It's Williams. And looking down inside the 5 to the 4. Back to throw. Goff. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Jalen Reagor, who is the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Out of his end zone, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think...
Oh, the turnover fest. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Kirby Joseph just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Play fake. Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. And incomplete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Cousins again. Incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. This one caught by Osborne, right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a handoff to Chandler. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They go play action. Cousins. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And with a play clock getting closer to 0, John Harbaugh is going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Chandler. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. On play action, Cousins. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to air one out. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point try now for Patterson. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw it
and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here's Chandler on second down. Down the sideline he goes. He's on his way. Touchdown, Vikings. Ty Chandler, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try and run it here. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. Always got some breathing room. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, 54 yards. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Chandler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Better ball security, but not much else to show for it. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Boy, they get him yet again, Charles. 5 interceptions in this game. You rarely see this, maybe a couple of times in a season, but this defense, they've been fantastic.
It's certainly an example of watching a defense that is in the zone, right? We use that term so often, but most of the time it's for people who are on offense. In this case, it's a defense as a whole, all locked in with each other, all ready to go.
Goes out left, it's caught by Williams. And he's going to be out, down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Finding Williams once more, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. In motion right, that's Williams. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second and goal from the 1.
5.
Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams from a yard out. And the Lions are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Goff going to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Right side to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Patterson now for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it with Chandler. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. It As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions,
a victory in Week 18 gives them a final mark of 13 up and 4 down.
and now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Minnesota,
They will indeed limp to the finish line, unfortunately.